Welcome back to another Sunday prep day. We're going to start off by pressure cooking some beans. I just have a whole bunch of different dried beans. I have pinto, black beans, red kidney beans, cannelloni beans, just a whole bunch of different ones. And just press the lid on. Make sure the valve is closed. And I'll pressure cook these for probably about 25 minutes. And those are for tomorrow for some vegan tacos. So yeah, let's just get started while I go over my menu. So first off, I'm just gonna cut some celery for risotto. I already had some lunch because I started a little bit later today. Usually I start in the morning with my Sunday prep day, but I had to do laundry and all that fun stuff. So I already had lunch. That was just sandwiches. And then for dinner tonight, I'm gonna have some hutspot, which is a traditional Dutch stamppot, which means potatoes mashed with the vegetable, and with hutspot that is carrot and onion. And yeah, I'll have that with some smoked sausage. Then tomorrow, usually for lunch on the weekdays, I do low carb, keto friendly. But this week, on Monday and Tuesday, actually, I have a whole day events at work where lunch will be provided, and I don't know what's going to be for lunch. I did ask if they had low carb options, and they said, oh yeah, sure, we have sandwiches and there's going to be soup. So I'm sure you'll find something that you can have. I'm pretty sure sandwiches are not low carb, and soup can be low carb. It could not be if it's like a thickened or anything like that. So I'm not going to fuss about it too much. I'll just probably end up having a cheat day. So here I have just some broccoli stems that I saved from last time. I'm just going to cut the tip off and the bottom, and I'll just cut that for a broccoli stir fry. So for dinner on Meatless Monday, so vegan tacos. I have some beans. I'm gonna make like a mango salsa. I don't know how I'm gonna season the beans yet, but a couple of times now I've had these lentil tacos, and I quite enjoyed those. I think I'm gonna do something similar-ish, just with beans this time. Then Tuesday lunch, I'm also going to be out again, so we'll just see what we're going to have. And then for dinner, Taco Tuesday. And I'm doing tacos 2 days in a row because I can use up a whole bag of tortillas that way. I'll do Korean beef tacos. So actually, I'll use this container. So beef, soy sauce, veggies, some kimchi, but I bought that, so I don't have to make it. And then on Wednesday for lunch, I'm gonna grill some sausage, and I'll serve that with some broccoli, which I'm cutting now. Just taking some florets off. Cutting them slightly smaller if needed. I'll just steam those and air fry my sausages, or grill them in the Ninja Foodi. And then for dinner, some shawarma. I have some pita bread that I bought. So I'll just do some salads, some onions, some peppers. Obviously the shawarma. Should be a pretty easy meal. Then Thursday for lunch, I'm going to do a broccoli stir fry, so I have these small pieces of broccoli that I'm going to use in place of things like rice or noodles or something like that. And then I'll add some veggies, some chicken. And then for dinner, I'm going to use more of those sausages, and I'll do that with some risotto. So for the risotto, I have a red onion that I'm going to cut nice and fine. And I'll also cut some onions for the stir fry and that kind of stuff. The mango salsa. What else? Oh, the shawarma. So I'm going to cut some red onion real fine for that. And for other things, I'm just going to cut it into half rings. Oh yeah, so Thursday risotto, then Friday for lunch. I think I'll do some, because I do fish Fridays, I'm thinking I'll do some fish nuggets, I think. So I ran out of space on my memory card. I'm not exactly sure where it cut off. So I was talking about the keto chicken nuggets for lunch on Friday. So that's just going to be with some almond meal and some spices. And I'll serve that with some broccoli or green beans or whatever I have left over. So in the meantime, I just cut one red onion really small for the risotto and for the mango salsa. And then I have this other red onion I'm going to cut in half rings. And that's going to go in the pita, the tacos, that kind of stuff. And I'll do the exact same thing with this yellow onion. And that's going to go in the hutspot. So then for dinner on Friday. It's been a long weekend. I'm gonna do some rice bowl with some salmon. And I'll go like a Japanese style with some edamame. I don't know exactly what kind of marinade I'm gonna do for the salmon, but maybe something like teriyaki or at least something Japanese inspired. So let's just put this away. What else do we have? I have some baby leeks here that I thought I used them all up last week, but I found some in the vegetable drawer. So I'm just gonna cut them fine for the broccoli stir fry, and I might find some other meals to put them in because they need to be used up. And I'm just using them as I would like a spring onion or something. And then I have some cloves of garlic. I'll use those in the risotto and in the tacos. I'll just cut them nice and fine. Just a couple of cloves. There you go. Next up, some carrot. That is going to go in the hutspot. So I'll just saute that with the onions. I just want it small-ish. It's all going to get mashed together, so the shape doesn't matter too much. And I'll just put that in with my yellow onion, because that's going to go in a pan together anyway. Next up, some chilies for the tacos, for the salsa. This red chili, I'm just going to leave the seeds in because they're not too spicy and they don't really get in the way. These green ones have a lot of seeds and pith in them, so I will take that out, not because of the spice, but just because it gets in the way. So I'll just cut those down as well. Then I have these peppers. Those are gonna go in the shawarma, in the stir fry, in the salsa. So I'll just cut them in small little ribbons. And I'll cut one a little finer actually for the salsa. So I'll go across first. And then just cut the other way. And then I have some potatoes, obviously to go with the stompot tonight, with the carrots and onions. So I'll just quickly peel those and then chop them. So yeah, just cut them into nice chunks. So these are ready to cook tonight. And then I have some cilantro. I'm going to cut the stems off. The stems I'm going to save for the next time I do a curry paste, which will probably be soon because I've been really into curries lately. And I'll just cut this nice and fine to go in the tacos and then the mango salsa. And if you want to know more about how I plan meals, by the way, just leave a comment below and I'll go more into it. But you see me use a lot of the same ingredients in different dishes, and that's by default. So it's a lot easier to prep if you have the same components. And it's a lot less wasteful if you split components between different meals. Because, you know, when would you ever use a whole bunch of cilantro by yourself in a single dish, for example? So, yeah, if you want to hear more about how I meal plan, just drop a comment. And then for the mango salsa, of course, I'm going to need some mango. So, I'm just going to cut it one way. And then across. And then I'll get a spoon and just scoop it all out. Then repeat with the other side. And then I have this piece left, which I could also cut down for the salsa, but I think I have enough. And I'll just eat this part as a snack, because it's a pain in the butt to take all the flesh off. That was some delicious mango. So now I'll just quickly make the mango salsa. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of cumin, then some finely diced pepper, and some chili. I'm just using the green mostly because I already have red from the peppers in there. I want to get a nice amount of color. Of course, some cilantro. And some of our finely diced onion. And you could absolutely stir this, but shaking it with a lid on is by far the easiest and quickest way to do it. And there we have our mango salsa. So I'm still waiting for the beans to be done, so I'm gonna quickly clean up, and then when the beans are done, I'll be back to close out the video. And the beans are done. That took 25 minutes in a pressure cooker and then a natural pressure release. So just let these cool down a bit. And now they're ready for tomorrow. I'll use some onions, some smoked paprika, some chilies, and I'll just make that a tasty little topping for my tacos. So, but yeah, now I have everything done for the week. I can have dinner on the table and lunch in minutes. So if you like this, I do this every single Sunday. So there's a playlist at the end that you can watch if you want to. And yeah, maybe leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Next time I'll probably do some more actual prep work and not just veggies. So, but this is just a short week because I have those work events and everything. But yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now.